Yo, what's up, premium chasers? Today's a good one for you. I'm gonna show you guys my two favorite ChatGPT prompts that I pretty much use every single day when I'm analyzing stocks to sell options on and run the wheel strategy. Let's go. All right, guys, and don't forget, one lucky commenter down below is going to win a free one-on-one option strategy call with me. No strings attached. Just drop a comment while you're down there. Hit like, comment, subscribe. Do all the YouTube things because you already know we are the only option selling community here on YouTube. And I'm going to bring you something good today. Listen, I didn't want to do it at first, but then I was like, you know what? My goals always with this channel is number one, every video you watch, I want you going out there and collecting some juicy premium. And the value that I give you here on this channel is 10 times any course you're going to play or pay for. All right. And today is a good one for you guys. I got two prompts that I use pretty much every single day. When I'm evaluating companies, and I will paste these prompts, guys, inside of our free Facebook group. The link will be down below. I don't want to like paste it in the YouTube description because the YouTube description is already long, and we got all the stuff already in there. So check all those resources, and then everything I mentioned will be down there. All right. So first and foremost, you need ChatGPT. So go, if you don't use it already, go download it. Download it on your phone, download it onto your desktop. I like to use the desktop version personally. All right. Now, I'm going to assume you already have a stock that you want to kind of go in and analyze. And this is primarily, guys, for option sellers. That's what I am, and that's, I think, what you are too. This is what this could. We ain't the Picassos of the candlesticks, right? We juice chasers. All right. So we squeeze in that juice from those options buyers. You already know. All right. So here is the prompt. And again, I will paste it because it's a little intense. So I will paste that in our Facebook group, and you will see that. If you don't, just throw a post up and I'll give it to you. All right. So this is what it looks like. And it has all in the fill in the blanks areas for you as well. So I think you guys already know how to do, fill in the blank, right? You're smart, right? So, but we're going to do an example, right? So we're going to use SoFi as our example today. So the prompt is saying to us, right? Analyze stock ticker. Okay. So we're going to take this out, and then we're just going to say SoFi, right? Analyze SoFi as a potential investment for selling option. Given these details, current stock price, right? Our current share price is $13.93. One thing I personally would recommend, just use MSN Money for getting quick financials. It is so much faster, than anything else. That's what I love using MSN Money for. Say what you will. It breaks down fundamentals to my basic brain to understand level. All right. So 52-week high and low. All right. So all we have to do is scroll down a little bit here, and then we see our 52-week range. We're going to copy that, and then we're just going to paste that into our 52-week range, right? Our PE here is 32.51. Alrighty, we're going to do 32.51. Our revenue growth year over year, okay? So to find that, right, we just do a control F and do year over year. And then you want to make sure you're not looking at forecast, all right? Forecast is the Fugazis, all right? That ain't real. Forecast ain't real. We're not looking for earnings per share. We're looking for this section right here, right? SoFi revenue grew by 24.38% year over year, which is 13.26% better than its peers, right? 11% better, right? This is why I love MSN Money, guys. Come on, give me any other tool that's not that's actually free that breaks down data just really simple like this for us. So 24.38. Debt to equity ratio. Okay, so let's go over back to our Yahoo Finance and just type in debt. So SoFi has a lower debt to equity ratio of 47.41% compared to its peers, which is 81.62. Okay, that's fantastic. We'll bring back our prompt. So 47.41. 47.41. We're going to type that in here. And then recent support resistance levels. Okay, so what do we do there? Well, this is what I do. Okay, and it served me right. All right, so I'm just going to go over to Yahoo Finance, and I'm just going to type in SoFi here. I'm going to head over to the chart, and then I'm going to look at my 3-month Bollinger Bands right here. And the chart. So I'm looking at my top and bottom Bollinger Band. So my resistance is going to be, or my support is going to be 1342, right? That's the bottom Bollinger Band. All right. So we're going to type that in real quick. 1342. And then our resistance is 1798. You could play around with this to what you want. This is just what I like to do because I'm an option seller and I'm usually my stuff's expiring in that 30 to 45 day mark. All right. That's all. That's all the input that you need to put in. So based on this, assess whether the stock is fundamentally strong and if it's a good setup for selling covered calls or cash secured puts. Consider premium yield, risk reward ratios, and market conditions. Okay. Go ahead. Submit that. Now we're going to get just listen, even if it's a company if you don't know the fundamentals of a company that well, 100% at least do something like this to educate yourself, right? So what it's going to do is it's going to give us a analysis for selling options with a fundamental overview first, right? It's going to look at stock price 52-week range, right? It's trading at 1393 currently. Closer to the support of 1342 than the resistance of 1798, mid-range between 52-week low of $6 and a high of 1842, indicating solid recovery. PE ratio 32, right? Higher than traditional benchmarks, but not unreasonable for growth-oriented fintech. Investors are paying a premium for future earnings growth, meaning that market confidence is relatively strong. The revenue growth year over year, right? Strong double-digit growth supporting long-term bullish sentiment. Consistent revenue expansion success. The business is scaling effectively, which if you know SoFi and their upsells and their funnels are fantastic. Debt to equity 47-41, moderate leverage but not alarming for a fintech company in growth mode, right? Manageable risk as long as interest rates don't spike further. And then our option selling setup breakdown, right? For cash secured puts, support level of 1342 makes this a decent entry point for selling puts. Selling a $13 strike puts could yield some solid premiums in income while targeting an entry at a technical support level. Given SoFi's growth and volatility, premiums should be attractive. Yes, they absolutely are. And then with covered calls, resistance at 1798. 16-18 strike covered calls could provide high premiums without excessive risk. And then our risk reward ratio and then conclusion as well. So definitely, obviously, you want to read through all that. But I love the conclusion section of this because it kind of just rounds everything together and gives you a good understanding of this company, right? Like, for example, with the puts at 13 makes sense for those looking to acquire shares at a discount with premium, right? Covered calls 16-18 strike offer solid return potential while allowing for that appreciation. And SoFi is a growth play with moderate risk but strong upside potential, right? It gives you a good breakdown. So let's take a look at my second prompt that I like to do because, again, when I'm in research mode, especially when I'm looking for new stocks to add it to my watch list and just educating myself on, this is the second prompt that I like to do. Again, will be pasted inside of our Facebook group, right? So now I'm saying, now search for any recent news or analyst updates on stock ticker, and we're just going to put, right, our SoFi right here. Are there any earnings reports, company announcements, or market trends that could impact the price action or options premiums, right? And let's submit it. Now, the cool thing about ChatGPT is it will go out there onto the web and do its best to find as much information that to help us, right? So you could see here, it's actually like pulling the chart for us as well, right? So as of February 28th, which is today is February 28th, SoFi Technology Inc. is trading at $14.08, right? And it's cool, right? Because it's even moving around here. Recent earnings and financial performance, right? And it's given us that recent earnings report data, right? Net revenue 734 million, net income of 332 million, right? Robust growth, profitability. However, despite these strong results, the stock experienced an 11% decline due to forward guidance that fell short of market expectations. It's great because it even links out to our articles where if something like catches my eye, and I'm like, okay, well, let me go learn a little bit more about that. And also, guys, if you don't even know what selling options is and like you're kind of still new at this, I do have a workshop. I'll leave it as the pinned comment in the comment section. Definitely go watch it. It's only an hour. I'm not here to waste your time by any stretch of the imagination. So it's about a 60-minute workshop. You can sign up for it at a time that's convenient for you, but definitely go watch that. Even if you're like a more of a veteran, like go watch that 60-minute workshop because it's going to like bring this whole thing home for you. Like, I don't want to be overwhelmed. The last thing I want here is for you to be overwhelmed. Listen, for us, it's all about building a real community of option sellers that we can all nerd out on this stuff day in and day out. And trust me, I've had some amazing conversations with you guys, especially the ones that have one-on-one calls and even in our community and even in our private community. And I just love where this community goes. Can I just say thank you, guys? Like, it's only been a month since we launched this channel, and I am just so excited to wake up every morning and talk to you guys. Like, I'm sorry to kind of go off script here. Not that we script anything, or I script anything, but I genuinely, like, for real, like, like I always wanted to build a community about this topic and just talk about this with people, and like every day pull up my phone, questions, right? And it's so fun. It's so fun. And like I welcome you to join our community. Like just do it, right? All the links will be down below in the description. So analyst perspectives, right? Market trends and implications, right? Considerations for option strategies, right? So this gives you a good like high level understanding of the company. If you read through this all and like let's say you don't even know SoFi, is like you're now going to be at least a well-educated and kind of know the place to go to, okay? And if there's red flags in here, right? If you like type in a company and there's a lot of red flags that you're seeing, well, that's where you need to tread lightly and look at your risk reward, right? Is it worth pursuing this opportunity versus going in at something that's a little bit more, the fundamentals are stronger, right? Because the key thing here, guys, and you guys know this about me, is like don't sell options on companies just because some random person on YouTube told you about. Build your own conviction. Learn why you are doing something. And I see this a lot with you guys, and it's amazing. Some of you posting up in our group, in our private group as well. Like you guys are posting up all the time, like all your premiums and juice that you're collecting, but like and it's fantastic, right? I'm hitting that juice button, right? We're squeezing that orange out of those options buyers, those silly options buyers, the gamblers, and we're the house. But I often see some of you guys like not knowing why you did it, and like that's not a good thing, right? Like sure, like you're making premiums, and like the worst thing that can happen in this strategy is you get stuck holding a stock, right? But like I want, like, my goal for you, and like especially our private community people, is like within a year of you like immersing yourself and like me really like working with you very closely on this, and getting you like strong and turning you into a beast at this, is like for you to go and be able to explain things very well, why you're doing certain things. And being able to be confident enough to go share this strategy with other people, whether that's your friends, your family, your children. Like for me, this to me is what I'm going to teach my daughters and my son who's coming in June. Like when I teach them this, like this is like more valuable than any money I'm going to leave them. Like I truly believe that. Like I do. I think this is the best options trading strategy that literally nobody knows about. Like, yeah, you're watching this, but like go ask anybody of your friends or family. Hey, do you know what cash to put is? Hey, you know what a covered call is? Look, dude, ask 100 of your closest people. Dude, I'm at I'm a member at a country club that, you guys know I love golf, and I'll even talk to my friends there, and they don't even know, and they got money, like lots of money, right? So like I'm telling you, this strategy is just so like over people's heads that they don't even realize it exists, but it's amazing, right? The returns you can get on a monthly basis, and do it for yourself over a year, and you'll compare your results to what the market's doing, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Look, right here, I'm not gonna, for me, this channel is not about setting unreasonable expectations for you by any means, but do it for a year and look at your own portfolio and then compare it to what the S&P or VU or any of the funds did. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, right? Because the strategy is incredible. Because, and I saw when you guys post this in my comments, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm sorry going off the cuff here, guys. And it was like something I said in one of the hour-long videos I had, and it was so good. I'm gonna get it like on a mug, but it sums up this strategy perfect. It was like, you're gonna pay. I'm gonna decide, right? I'm gonna decide at what price I'm gonna be purchasing that share, and you're gonna pay me for that, right? Like, and it's so true, right? Like I'm getting paid either way. Right? I'm getting paid either way. I'm deciding when I'm buying stocks. I'm deciding when I'm selling stocks. I'm making them appreciation sales. I'm collecting dividends, and I'm collecting that juicy premium. Learn about the strategy, guys. Click the link. It'll be in the pinned comment, and there's a bunch of free resources as well in the description of today's video. Remember, guys, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I will see you tomorrow.